Most of us wake up in the morning and begin to think about our problems. These problems are circuits and memories in the brain, each connected to people and things at certain times and places. As the brain is a record of the past, we start our day already immersed in these past experiences. This pattern continues as we wake up each morning and automatically immerse ourselves in habitual thoughts. Reaching for our phones, scrolling through messages, emails, and social feeds, we unintentionally anchor our minds in the known, reliving the familiar patterns of yesterday's thoughts and worries. Although this routine seems ordinary, it powerfully scripts our lives. The brain, acting as a record of the past, reinforces these past experiences and their associated emotions each day. Often when we recall these memories, they evoke feelings of happiness, sadness, and pain, thereby influencing our state of being right from the start of the day. This cycle sets a foundation where the familiar past becomes a predictable future. If you believe your thoughts influence your destiny, and you can't elevate your thinking beyond your current feelings, then by default, you're living in the past. Consequently, you keep creating the same life. The question then arises, how do you initiate change? The answer lies in getting beyond the analytical mind. This is where the practice of meditation becomes crucial. It teaches us to change our brainwaves and slow down our mental processes. When done effectively, we enter a new operating system within our minds, opening the door to significant changes and breaking free from the cycle of the past. In this video, we explore the transformative teachings of Joe Dispenza, a New York Times best-selling author and researcher in epigenetics, quantum physics, and neuroscience. You will learn all you need to know about reprogramming your mind and opening up possibilities for a new, more fulfilling future. So sit tight and let's dive in. Chapter 1: The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Most people, by the time they're 35 years old, become a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, unconscious habits, hardwired attitudes, beliefs, and perceptions that function like a program. This program is run by the subconscious mind, which is incredibly powerful and dictates much of our daily lives. We say with our conscious mind, I want to be happy, I want to be healthy, I want to be free. But often the body is on a different program, run by the subconscious. This leads to a significant gap between our aspirations and our reality. The subconscious mind is like a computer program developed over years of repeated thoughts and behaviors. To change, you have to reprogram this deeply ingrained system. This is where meditation comes into play. Meditation allows us to access the subconscious, slow down our brainwaves, and make the necessary changes at a fundamental level. Through practice, we can enter the operating system of our mind and begin to rewire our thought processes and emotional responses. Chapter 2: Breaking Free from Past Programming. Our life is a reflection of our past thoughts and actions. We keep living in a state of survival and stress, constantly anticipating the worst-case scenario based on past experiences. This habitual way of thinking and feeling conditions our body into a state of fear or other negative emotions. To change our life, we need to break free from these past programs that have been hardwired into our brain. To break free, we must become aware of our thoughts and emotions. We must recognize that each thought is not necessarily the truth. By becoming conscious of our unconscious states, we can stop those thoughts from slipping by our awareness unchecked. This process is known as metacognition, becoming aware of how we think, how we act, and how we feel. Meditation is the tool that helps us achieve this. It allows us to disconnect from our external environment and focus inward, bringing our body and mind into the present moment and away from the habitual past. By repeatedly practicing mindfulness and meditation, we start firing and wiring new thoughts and emotions in our brain. This creates new experiences and emotions, which leads to a new state of being. When we change our state of being, we break the cycle of living in the past and open ourselves up to new possibilities for our future. Chapter 3: Mastering Meditation for Mind Change. As you begin to meditate, it's like retraining a wild animal. Your body, used to being the mind, will resist. It's accustomed to being in control, reacting to familiar emotions and routines. You sit down, aiming to quiet the mind, but thoughts about the day, your worries, and the usual stressors start to surface. This is normal. It's the body craving its usual emotional state. You might find yourself thinking about your schedule, like it's 8 in the morning and you should be feeling stressed about work. Here, you gently guide your focus back to the present moment, teaching your body to be still, to be in the now. This acts as a crucial step in reprogramming your mind. In this practice, you're not just sitting in silence, you're actively breaking the cycle of your habitual thoughts and emotions. You're creating a space to rewrite the deeply ingrained scripts of your past experiences. Each time you redirect your focus, you're taking a step away from being a victim of your past towards being a creator of your future. Chapter 4: Creating your future in the present. The practice of creating a new future starts in your current state of being. In your meditation, you don't just visualize a future scenario, you bring it to life with emotions and feelings. Say for instance, you aspire to be more confident. You don't merely picture yourself as confident, you immerse yourself in the feeling of confidence. You rehearse this state of being, feeling how you would walk, talk, and interact. This rehearsal is not a mere daydream, it's an active construction of your future reality. By repeatedly feeling these emotions in meditation, you begin to wire your brain to this new reality. You're teaching your body to feel the future now. This approach goes beyond traditional visualization, it's a profound alignment of your thoughts and feelings with the future you desire. You're no longer waiting for external changes to feel different, you are creating those feelings within yourself, thus stepping into the role of a creator, shaping your destiny from the quantum field of possibilities. Chapter 5: Identifying and Transforming Key Thoughts. Every morning, start by setting a positive intention. What is the greatest ideal of myself that I can be today? This helps shift focus from habitual patterns to potential personal growth. Throughout the day, pay close attention to your dominant thoughts, especially identifying 4 types of recurring thoughts that often guide your emotional state. These 4 types of thoughts typically include negative or self-limiting beliefs such as, "I can't," "It's too hard," "I'm not good enough," and "I don't deserve this." Recognize these thoughts as old patterns from your past. Consciously choose to replace them with empowering affirmations like, "I am capable," "I can handle these challenges," "I am worthy," and "I deserve happiness." Writing down these thoughts and their positive replacements is a crucial step in reinforcing this new mindset. This practice is not about ignoring reality, but about choosing perspectives that empower you and align with your ideal self. Chapter 6: Embracing Gratitude for Emotional Transformation. End each day by reflecting on what you're grateful for, fully immersing yourself in the emotion of gratitude. This practice goes beyond positive thinking. It's about deeply instilling the feeling of gratitude within your body. Gratitude shifts your emotional state from negativity or neutrality to one of receptiveness and positivity. When practicing gratitude, your affirmations about health, wealth, or personal happiness are more likely to resonate within you. This is because a body in a state of gratitude is more open and receptive to positive thoughts and affirmations. Engaging in gratitude consistently leads to physiological changes that support healing and well-being. This transformative practice shifts your baseline emotional state, creating a foundation for growth and positive change. Chapter 7: Facing and Overcoming the Challenges of Change. In your journey to reprogram your mind, you'll undoubtedly face resistance, much like encountering an unseen hand trying to keep you in the familiar past. This resistance often manifests as a battle between your will to change and your body's desire to remain in its programmed state of survival and stress. For instance, when you attempt to shift from a state of constant worry to one of calm, your body, conditioned to live in a state of fear, might resist this change, sending signals of discomfort or unease. Overcoming this resistance is like retraining your body to accept a new emotional reality. You might find that during meditation, your body becomes restless, craving the emotional rush of stress and anxiety that it's accustomed to. Each time you notice this and consciously bring yourself back to a state of calm by focusing on your breath, you're retraining your body to understand that it's safe to let go of these old patterns. It's a process of training your body to understand that it is no longer in control. Instead, your conscious mind is now directing your actions and emotions. Chapter 8: Embracing a New State of Being. The transformation of your mind is not only about changing your thoughts, but also about stepping into a new state of being. This involves embracing a reality where your emotions and thoughts actively create your life, as opposed to being a passive receiver of external circumstances. In this new state, you're not waiting for external validation to feel successful, abundant, or healthy. Instead, you cultivate these states from within, independent of external conditions. For example, instead of waiting to feel successful after achieving a goal, you begin to feel successful in your daily actions and thoughts. You embrace the emotional state of success, which then manifests in your external reality. This approach is rooted in the quantum model of reality, where you understand that your conscious and subconscious mind, working in harmony, have the power to shape your life's experiences. By consistently aligning your internal emotional state with your desired outcomes, you open yourself to a world of infinite possibilities, actively choosing the reality you wish to experience. Chapter 9: Neuroplasticity and the Power of Mental Rehearsal. Mental rehearsal is a key component in reprogramming your mind, a concept backed by research in neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. When you rehearse your future in meditation, you're not just imagining, you're physically changing your brain. For instance, if you visualize yourself being more confident, your brain forms new neural pathways that support confidence. Studies on neuroplasticity show that the brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences. This means that when you vividly imagine and emotionally invest in a desired future state, your brain believes it's experiencing reality. Regular mental rehearsal of this future state can lead to significant changes in your brain structure, aligning it with the experiences you're visualizing. This is how visualization becomes a powerful tool for transformation. Chapter 10: Emotional Transformation Through Neurochemistry. Your emotional state is not just a reflection of your thoughts, it's also a driver of neurochemical changes in your body. Research has shown that living in survival emotions like fear, anger, or sadness keeps you tethered to past experiences, affecting both your brain and body chemistry. To change your life, it's essential to first change these emotional states. By consciously choosing to experience elevated emotions such as love, joy, and gratitude, you're altering your body's neurochemistry. This shift isn't only about feeling better, it's about creating a new internal environment conducive to positive change. For example, instead of starting your day with stress, cultivating gratitude can trigger a sequence of positive neurochemical reactions. These changes support the development of new neural pathways and behaviors, facilitating a shift from being controlled by past experiences to actively creating a new future. Chapter 11: Nurturing Your New State of Being. As you journey through the process of mind reprogramming, remember, this is about nurturing a new state of being that goes beyond your past experiences. Each morning when you question, what is the greatest ideal of myself that I can be today, you're setting the tone for your transformation. This is more than a morning routine. It's a commitment to live each day as your ideal self. Your daily practice involves identifying those thoughts that limit you. I can't, it's too hard, and replacing them with empowering beliefs. This conscious shift in your thought patterns is essential in rewriting your mental script. Your meditation is where you visualize and emotionally connect with your future self. It's a powerful tool, not just for relaxation, but for actively constructing your future. This transformative journey moves you from a state of survival, reacting to life based on past experiences and stress, to a state of creation where you are actively shaping your reality. In this new state, you teach your body to feel the emotions of your future now, breaking free from the cycle of the past. As you consistently apply these practices, they become ingrained, part of your natural response to life. Embrace this process with dedication. You are not merely changing habits, you are changing your being. In this new state of creation and empowerment, watch as your life aligns with your highest aspirations. You are the creator of your reality, shaping your future with every thought, every emotion, and every action.